Okay, so the rule that we're looking for deleting here is this delete CR. Oh, I guess it just like, oh, it just takes us to the options section. Huh. Right down here. So in options, we're gonna have a prettier. While it is possible to pass options to prettier via your ESLint configuration file, it is not recommended because editor extensions such as Prettier Atom and Prettier VS Code will read .prettierrc, but won't read settings from ESLint, which can lead to inconsistent experience. Okay, so we want a Prettier RC file. So let's go ahead and just close all this stuff up. We don't have one, and in our ESLint RC, we don't have like a Prettier RC. Okay, so let's do a file Prettier RC dot JS. Is that what it is? Dot Prettier RC. That's it. Not JS. Just that. Oh, you already, okay, so you see that. Okay, so then you're gonna be, okay, JSON. Oh, sorry, accidentally hit the mic. Have options like that. So we want return like end of line. Maybe that. Wait. I want to go to the rules. End of line. Okay, so here's this end of line. Okay, so the CRLF. So we want end of line colon. Okay, so we want this to be end of line CRLF. Missing semicolon. Why is it missing semicolon? Dota, hello! You couldn't connect to the stream earlier? You know, my preview player has been having a little bit of trouble today. So it is back up online. So maybe Twitch was having a little bit of trouble. Hopefully everything's recorded. Otherwise, there's not going to be anything else either. Oh, let's see. Okay. Semicolon. What? Okay, wait a second. You had the same issue for connection? Yeah, every once in a while, Twitch just has like weird connection issues where you can like stream, but you can't watch. Sometimes. Hello. Are you done with that toy? Do you want like something else? Oh, you want one of these. Okay. He really loves this bunny toy. It's one of his favorite treats. Okay, so Zilby, I want a, and then here. Good boy. trying to give him like only a treat when he does something worth it, like except for, you know, his birthday. So therefore confusing him a little bit. Let's see if we can do one in line to the camera. So I got him this this clicker. We've been playing around with it. So Sylvie, come down here. Good boy. To like lock them up in between each time because he's gonna figure out that he could go there and just like knock the lid off and then just get all the treats himself. Zilby, yeah, Zilby is so hooked. Okay, so do you need to be a JSON file, like .json? Maybe you do. Then you're happy. So if I do this and we open up you're still unhappy because delete CR. Sylvie, come here. Down here. I need to have this thing. Good boy. Davros, is this JS, not Rust, or is this Rust? It's a Rust server. It's okay. So I have a Rust server for WebSockets, and then I have an independently deployable front end. So we have been doing a lot of Rust, and we've also been doing a little bit of Vue.js too. So our Rust stuff is all up here. So here's our Rust stuff. But right now what we're trying to figure out is like our, what is it called? We're trying to figure out our linting problems on the front end side. Because, you know, it's so, Rust makes it so nice. Like having Rust Analyzer, having Clippy, just like, it just works. Having like a million different options for like ESLint with Prettier and all that fun stuff is not as nice. Let's do another one. Also, at the same time, we're doing a little bit of a break the train kitty cat. So come over here, good boy. How about this one? Come over here, good boy. Rustation's gonna follow. Well, thank you. Are you aware of the Rustation team on Twitch? There's not too many people that stream too often, but we do have a team. Here this is. So yeah, you can see that right now, Mr. Halsey is the only other person streaming right now. He's doing a WordPress replacement in Rust right now. So that's also like another good person to follow. You see the tag on a few Rustation's channels? Yeah, it's it got created a little while back. We all sort of organized out of what is it called? We organized out of the Rustation Station Discord channel or server, whatever it's called. Are you getting hyper again? So it's Zilby's birthday today, which is why I've been pampering him a little bit on stream. He is 1 year old. I mean, when I say today, we rescued him and he was around 10 weeks old. So we don't know his exact birthday, but we're just saying that it's today. Because it's around 10 weeks before 10 weeks before we had adopted him last year. His tail is like a scarf. Exactly, yeah. He's got such a fluffy tail. But yeah, we're pampering him a little bit today. Let's see. What was that? Devro, sorry about that. Let me check to see what that link was. Oh, it's a Vimeo link. I'll take a look at that later. It's your Rust project. Yeah. Let me add that into my to-do. Check out Deb Ross's project, and yeah, I'll take a look at that later. Okay. So, we can't. Okay, so that's not working. What other choices do we have? No, you're not helping. So we have LF, CRLF, CR, and auto. What if I do auto? No. Okay, so delete CR. What if I do CR? No. Okay, so that doesn't do it either. Oh, I wonder if I need to do this. Okay, so there's this text equals autos, end of line, line feed. Is there something I can do in settings? Like, it's like line, end of line. Let's do CRLF. Okay, you're not happy. We could also just do LF. But you're not happy either. Prettier end of line. Specify the end of line used by prettier. Okay. So if I do LF there, LF here. Delete CR. Okay, can I have you auto fix? Fix all prettier problems. No. Okay. Let's try closing a workspace and restarting it. No, okay. So it, like, for a second I thought maybe it was going to do that, but nope. Okay, so is this not how to do it? Is the prettier.rc.json not correct? Maybe you need to be just prettier.rc. Okay. Nope. Delete CR. Let's see. End of line. Oh, okay. Okay. So I fixed all those. So if I... Oh man, do I have to do this for every single one? Change end of line sequence. Oh, no, I don't want to do that keyboard shortcut. Just do it. Okay. All right, well, that seems to work. Okay. So as we go through it, we'll just update those files as we hit them. So I think this will make us happier now. So okay, so fix fill-in teams CR. It's like how to do this is I don't know if I need to put that there. All right. Fix up styling for 100% zoom. This is, okay, so the 100% zoom thing is going to be a little bit interesting. Because styling is going to be, styling is always one of those interesting ones. Let's first of all, am I not? Oh yeah, I turned off the yeah. I gotta reset everything. Okay, so backend, go watch, run, front end, open up in WSL. Sylvia, are you here anymore? No? Okay. I'll turn off the camera until he comes back. All right, so you're running now. Okay, so let's make sure, let's just start with this view, like just full desktop at 0% zoom, because like, I think this is like my biggest problem was I wasn't like doing a good zoom. All right, so first of all, I've got like some borders and margins here. I want to check in app. So I am importing a reset CSS. If I don't import that, okay, so that is working. So that is working as expected. But we have like a little bit of a weird margin around here. So this div class app. Oh, because I put a margin around the app. That's kind of silly. I don't want to do that. So that way this just goes all the way here. And then I want your width to be 100% view width. So now the top bar, why are you, Okay, you're all the way across. You're not. This header class energy top bar. Oh, that's okay. That's inside. Oh, look at that. Okay, so it has. There's this width here that's being overwritten. Okay, so I need to like override this width. So this is our width. I need to remove you. Okay, so that's going to be in our top bar. So this top bar class equals MWC top bar. Oh. Yeah, here, this. We are actually here. Move you. There it goes. Okay, so now that's across the top. I don't know what I was thinking with that. That was still well, okay. I know what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that like I'm just doing stuff and I don't know what I'm doing. I'm too dangerous with CSS. Okay, so we have this here. Enter your name. I would like a little bit of room between here and there. So in app, let's take the, like, I wonder if I would just want to like reset our CSS and like start from scratch with it. Like, I almost want to do that. Okay, so we have body. Okay, so we're setting that. We have clickable, which is the cursor. So after this top bar, okay, so we have this top bar here. Top bar. Let's give it like a margin bottom of like 1 rem. Okay, that drops this down a little bit. And then I actually want like all the children. So maybe like app, all children of the app to have like one like space between, essentially. Just like another one down. So really, can I do this? I want app, but I want children. So I want app. Is it app like children? I don't know how to do like, there's nth child, last child. It's like all children. I can also do like just everything one level below, margin bottom like that. That didn't quite do what I wanted to do. It's like, here's this app. So in here, margin bottom rem. Oh, look, okay. So this one has it too. Oh, because an app. So we have top bar. Okay, so here's div app. We have top bar. We have custom button. Then a router view. I think that's our problem. Corey Graham, hello. So we have top bar. The custom button is this. Oh, reset connection. Right. That appears here when we like, if the connection gets reset. Okay. Then, then a router view, and then the snack bar. So really what I want is like router view. Can I have a class on this? So like this is class equals like router. Oh yeah, I could totally see that. Like a bang. I could see that to do that. How are you doing today? Let's do. So we have router. So actually I want app to do this and that router to do that. There we go. Look at that. Okay, so everything is now spaced out nicely. I want these to be a little bit bigger for this too. That being said, like I don't know how much bigger I need this to be. I have a 4K display and I don't actually know what size display everyone else is going to have. Oh, that's super interesting. Let's I don't know if they're gonna be on 1920, but let's imagine they're on 1920. So I can go to simulator. I don't know which one it would be. I think it's like 1920 by like 1068, 1024, I think. I'm doing pretty good, thank you. He-Man, hello. Do I even Vim though? I used to Vim a long time ago. Oh, 1080. Okay, you're 1080. There we go. So 1080, VPR1. Okay. So here's what this looks like. Okay. I want to keep this like back there. Oh, it's Hey Month. Okay, I will try to remember that. I'm sorry in advance if I forget. Corey Graham subscribed with a tier 1 subscription. Thank you so much for the subscription. Welcome to the subscription club. I have one emote that you can use, I believe, right now, which is the Zilby Cool emote. Throw in a quick flex box. I have a bunch of flex boxes in here right now. I'm wondering if I want to like make these bigger, to like see it, or if that doesn't matter. I don't know. And I wonder if I want to make these bigger too, like wider, or if it doesn't matter. Maybe, I don't know. Now, where is that coming from? So this is home. Okay, so now we're gonna go to home. Okay, so we have this section class home. So so we get section class home. We can do this. We can do maybe like a font size. Actually, I think we can do a base font size and app here. So probably just body. Let's do a font size. Let's do like 24 pixels. Okay, so in the body, oh, that literally doesn't do anything. Cool. How about like 2 rem? Yeah, this literally does nothing for us because everything else must be resetting it. Font inherent. Yeah, okay, everything must be resetting this somewhere else. Let's see. Hey month, am I gonna update to Windows 11? What's my take on Windows 11? So I have not really looked into it very much. I missed the keynote speech. They did that sort of like Apple style event where it kind of even like I saw little glimpses of it here and there. It kind of looks like it was just an Apple event. I have no idea. Like I'm usually not a super early adopter. But I guess like if they make it really easy, I might try. But I might want to wait until I have another computer. So like my laptop that I was using Ubuntu Linux on is dead. And so like I'm just sort of waiting until the Apple M2 chips come out. Then I'm gonna make a decision. Do I want to go with like a Windows / Linux laptop or just go Mac back to that again for like my mobile computer? And then once I have that, then I would feel comfortable like rebuilding this one, because if I screw that up or Windows 11 breaks everything, I can still stream off of the laptop while I'm fixing it. So my answer is I'm optimistic that it'll be good, but not optimistic enough to try it until I have a backup, if that makes sense. I have tried installing Arch a few times. I just never really got into it. Whenever I go Linux, I just keep on going back to Ubuntu. It's just easy. Okay, so this font size. Oh, the font inherent. That's interesting. Font inherent. Because body has this font. Oh, do I have to set what the font is? Oh, I have to set the font is, don't I? Hello, Dota. You gotta go. Well, thank you for stopping by and saying hello. Okay. So I think I need to set the font. So in body, if I do font family, I don't know, let's just do what's a font family that exists? Family serif, I think is the one that we can just do. Serif. So if I do that, okay, that looks like that. No, so you still don't do anything like. You still don't do anything. Oh wait. No. Okay, how about this? Font family serif. Oh, you don't do anything either. Okay, that's how I do it. So in app, I can set, okay, I can set the font size, and then I can set the font family. So we need to find a font to use. Does anybody have a go-to font that you use? I am not the best at choosing fonts. I just sort of like, just choose random ones. And I'm not sure like what would work really well in this. Like I might just go with Montserrat. Like Google Fonts, there's just literally too many choices, so I just get overwhelmed immediately. Poppins, like most of them, I can barely tell the difference between them either. I don't have a good eye for font. I think that's what it is. Using Nunito. Let's choose, okay, let's choose a categories, a sans serif font. It's not handwriting, doesn't need to be monospace. Randomizer time, oh, there's too many to choose from. Okay, so just removing, okay, so we're looking for sans serif that's good for displays. Language, okay, let's go to American English. Wait, is English not a option? So all languages. Okay. Font properties. No idea what I want there. Okay, that brought it down to 669. And I don't think I can export like a list of them for the randomizer. That would be amazing if I could. I would totally do that. But I don't think I can. Let's just choose this one. This is fine. Maybe regular, the style. I think I can do an import. So I can just do that. Okay. So then here in style, we can import you. And then our CSS rules is this font family. So in app, we're gonna have the font family is that, and then pull in the font size down to here. So let's do like, I don't know, 45. Okay, so what do I need to remove to make that work? So we have font size, and then so then you are coming from this top bar. You're all that. Okay, then you're, okay, this. You're inheriting all that stuff. Oh, okay. So this H2, we have this font size. Okay. So that's our... Oh, okay. So I don't necessarily, I just set what the font is. I don't have a font size in there. And so now we can go into our, like our title, like section title here. And font size is like 2 rem. And so we can do like maybe 4 rem. And so that's what, maybe a little bit too much, maybe like 3 rem. Okay, so we do that. Now for you, this is a input. So custom text field. I think, okay, can I do class equals text field? Just that I can maybe. Okay, class text field. Oh, wait, what? What happened? Class text field, okay. So width 100%. Okay, so I can do something like width 100% or like width like 50%. We can make this like however big we want it to be. So maybe we want it to be something like 20 rem or even higher than that. 25 rem maybe. So in custom text field, we're gonna scope styled, do text field, and this is gonna be our width. Let's do 25 rem. Okay, so they're all gonna be that wide now. Okay, for these buttons, so we have our custom button. This is great. What I want to do for this is just make it a little bit bigger. Okay, so for our custom button, can I just do... I don't know if I can just do like width and height. I don't think that's gonna work. Maybe like a font size is like 2 rem. I'm guessing not. Okay, so here's our custom button, font size. Yeah, this isn't affecting anything. I think what we have to do is we have to go look at the documentation for MWC button. Which is, oh, here it is. Material web components. Okay, so there's padding. Okay, there's outline width, outline color. I can do, okay, MDC icon font. So MDC icon font. So we can do this. I want to do the same font that we have in here. Is it the same as like the font thing? Here, let's find out. Back to you. Okay, so here's the custom button. Here's this. So if we just removed you, that didn't seem to do anything. So if I were to do like font, isn't like font one of those things where it's like a whole bunch of things? MDN CSS font. Okay, yeah, we could do the size, the name of the font, and then backup. Oh, and then like anything else too. The shorthand property. Does it not even matter which one it is? Oh, okay, so font family, font size. I guess it doesn't matter the order. Cool. Okay, so font family. So let's try this. We have the font family. We have serif, I guess sans serif. Font size. So let's do this. Like 2 rem. I don't think any of those things. So if I just do this. Okay, you don't care at all. So I'm like, if I change this to like, okay, you get updated right away. So this is working. Yeah, that's not changing anything. Let's try this. Let's try like 6 rem. Sarah. Yeah, no changes whatsoever. Did I not get that correctly in the documentation? MDC icon font. Okay, so font for you. Oh wait, this is icon font. Never mind. Okay, MDC typography button. Oh, and then the property. Oh, okay. So then like font size is like 2 rem. There we go. Okay, that's how we do it. So now this can be increased or decreased like that. So 2 rem makes that nice and big and easy to see. Perfect. All right. I like it. All right, so then we're gonna come into here. Brooks, game, This is all fine. All right, so let's start over here. We need to increase the size of our cards. These are just like hilariously small. Okay, so our card. We have like this width of 35 by 50, so we need to increase that. It's like, what if I like did 60 by like, let's say 60 by 95 seems appropriate. Okay, so then we start playing. Everything else is fine so far. We hit that. We have our cards. Make it go like that. And discard. Okay. Now over here, these chat messages are pretty small. So I think that's in the chat section. And then I don't think we have like a text size. So this is fast chat. So we could probably just do a font size of like 1.5 rem. Okay, that seems big enough. Then chat message. This can be, okay, this is a button. So chat. So this is an input. I think this is the same size that we got. Okay, class. Yes, this is width like that. If I wanted to like make you with 100%, that would be best. So I almost want like on this text field. I want a property so that I can control the class on like how wide it is. It's like this is normal width, let's say. And then we're gonna have full width maybe. So we could have like full width. It's gonna be width 100%. So we have this class text field. So I want to do class equals class. We can have props. For our props, we're gonna have not class coming in, but like the width amount. We have like full width. Okay, so we're gonna have full width is just a Boolean. And so we'll have a computed property. And our computed property is going to be, yep, this class. So we're going to return, okay. So you're not going to be text field. You're going to be like normal width. Okay, so return this dot full width. Okay, so if this dot full width is true, then we want to return full width. Otherwise, we want to return normal width. It's also fixed this. That should work, right? Okay. Oh, very much not. Let's see. Okay, it did not like me naming that class. All right, so create this. Okay, and then we're gonna come back down to chat, and for our button, so text field, we're gonna give it full width, like that. And now you're the full width here. But if we quit, you're not the full width. Okay, awesome. So this is great. Okay, this is all working just fine. If I take a card, do all that stuff. So yeah, I don't know how well this is gonna look nice or not. We'll have to just sort of like play around with it, but I think in general, like these are all the act. Oh, let's bring in another player. That'll be good. So, other. Oh, 6702. Yeah, that's not. We're not being very responsive here. That's That is the thing. Actually, you know what? I am being responsive. Never mind. It's not being responsive here because I've set this to be 180, so I can like, yeah. That's actually just my fault for using this style. Okay, so we're at 0 zoom. Our other player is like just way up here. We actually see the card with them already. Oh, it's because I have 2 cards. Never mind. So there we go with that. That's fine. We need to give ourselves more room on top though for these. It's like up here for this other. I guess it's just room. Okay, so we have this class other players. I think so. For main, I need more of a. Okay, so we have the width, display. Okay, all that stuff. I need a probably something similar to what we did before. We're gonna do like main, and then all the children, all the direct children are gonna have a margin bottom of like 0.5 rem. Okay, more. 6702. Oh, well, okay. Okay. I guess the server wants to be reset. Yeah, Cargo Watch seems to sometimes every once in a while just like, bleh. Okay, let's try this again. Set. Okay, here we are with that. 1354. Okay, so I'm here. Now the other player name. Okay, here's this other player name right here. So first of all, that's really small compared to everything else. So we probably want to like give this P. Like when I have P, I probably want to, just for the room, give ourselves a font size of like 1.5 rem. Make everything a little bit larger. Okay. Then I take a card here, and so now that card needs to go down. So room star bottom like 1 rem. You didn't do that. Where's our room? Here's the other name. Oh, wait, do I not have a room in there? I must. Okay, so here's room, and then inside of that we have, okay, like the main section. Oh, and then chat. Okay, that's not helpful. So it's actually main, the children of main. Oh, which I have here. So didn't seem to do anything. So here's main, so then a U. Okay, that's the wrong people. So that's not helpful in the least. So we have the name here. I guess like just name, like just for this name, then we want to start you below. So what if instead of this, this other name, So other name, we have margin bottom. Let's do like 2.5. Okay, so that brings you down. Okay, that's nice. Okay, so that looks fine. So you can see those. That's great. Get rid of these cards. Get rid of these cards. Okay. I think that's fine so far. Okay. I think that's like the basic styling for it. That like still works again. Now we have that like those bugs, but we have a task to like get rid of them. So let's take a look at our to do. This is just styling for 100% zoom. It's just a little bit better right now. I'm gonna need to like try it with some other people, like the people who are actually gonna use it and like see it on their system. So that reminds me, like before I even do the deployment app, I should also add in metric gatherer, and then add in probably something like Sentry for error logging, just to grab that. Data Frittata is raiding with a party of 19. Welcome. Also, since we're getting raided, let's play the other game. Streamer, run, release. Welcome raiders. Data Frittata, how was your stream? What are you working on today? This is a raid game that we play. It's basically whenever we get raided, we try to play one of these games, and you can participate in chat. So I'm going to try to read chat, and also you can use commands in chat to basically drop things on my head, and I will try to avoid them. Data Frittata, what are you working on today? How was your stream? Stream was good. You started your Python Twitch bot. Awesome. I have like not programmed too much in Python. How easy it is to make a Twitch bot? Is there like a library for it? I mean, Python does have libraries for everything, so I would assume there is. What we're working on today is a Rust backend, as a WebSocket backend for a Vue.js front end, and the project is a game, like a deck of cards game simulator. Use a lot of libraries today. Like in modern development, that's pretty much what it is. Just pull in all the libraries. Somebody else has done all the work. Let's just, hopefully use their good work. Oh man, I got hit twice. Oh, you try to, let's see. Oh, was that a link to the, hold on, let me, okay. I'll see if I can find that link as soon as I'm done here. Which I'm about to win, yes. Okay. Oh, that is so weird. Okay. Oh, it's the IRC.bot. Oh, that's what it was. That's you didn't do anything. So this was the message. It's irc.bot. It saw that as a link, and so it took those out. I have in the past had some people come in and like spam some really bad links, so I do have like pretty strict link detection on right now. But yeah, it's like I wish I didn't have to do that, but it's happened a couple times. All right. Well, thank you, Chantilly, for playing that with me. Okay, so here is the game that we're working on. Let's go ahead and take off this view. So the way it works is that you log in. You don't need a username and password. You just come to this website. You put in your name. The first person creates a game. They can get this code. They can use that code to then join another game. We're both in here, so you can take in cards. You can see them down here. Nobody else can see them. You can then make them available and like show them off to the other players if you want, or re-hide them again. And they can take cards. It's just a deck of cards. So it's no like game rules. Then we can discard them too, and then they disappear from the hand that we have up top. I guess like one thing for CSS is like maybe we can give a little bit more room between the cards up there. The problem that we ran into is like when there's too many people and you have too many cards in your hand, that might run into a little bit of trouble. I think what we can do is is it in the room? Oh, there's a hand. So there's a hand here. So we don't have, okay, so I think what we can do is like have a class. This is gonna be a card. So we have a card. And let's do a margin right. Of like 0.25 rem. And then we can try to find that. This feels like it was the right one. We have this margin bottom 0.5. Okay, so here's a, back, okay, back small. Oh, this is my hand. Oh, so this was just down here. Oh, wait. That's not what I want. In the room. Yeah, here's where we have this card. So we can have maybe a class card here. And let's do margin right of like 0.5 rem. Okay, so here's, there we go. So we want 2.5 to get them separated from each other. There we go. Okay, so now that looks a little bit better. Okay, perfect. Then okay, I think we're good here on that. So we're gonna have Sentry, like something like Sentry. I don't know exactly what. I use Sentry at work. It's been fine. Like I can use, there's many different things that we can use. Sentry, I think, has a free tier. So I'd be happy, like anything that has a free tier. For the metric gatherer, I probably will just use something like Google Analytics. Does anybody know of like something that's not Google Analytics that's at least not worse? Not too much worse than Google Analytics. Like they're good at it, but that's also because they just take the data for like advertising purposes. And if there was a better one, I would love to use it, but I don't know what one would be. Also, I want it to be free. So there's like, that thing is like, I'm selling my users' data for me to have it free. But maybe there's like a free tier to like a paid metrics thing that I can use. But okay. Let's go ahead and just like jump into this bug here. So when player discards a card, 2 cards are sometimes discarded. Oh, you know what? Before we do that, it's like fix all of our linting problems and everything else in these files that we care about. So you're fine, you're fine, you're not fine. You're fine, you're not fine. Okay, awesome. Okay, that's just slowly making that all better. Okay, so we have a bug. Every once in a while, and by once in a while I mean pretty much every time, so when I create a room and somebody else is in here, 4628. So I have 5 cards in my hand, and I'm gonna make all of these cards available. So great, they're all available. Now I'm gonna delete, I'm gonna hide, so I'm gonna discard one of the cards. So the King of Spades I'm gonna discard. And 2 cards got removed from this hand. So in the other one I'm handling that somebody... So something is going on in there. So in our index, we're handling discarding a card. Okay, so if it's us, remove the card from player hand. It's not us. So we're going into here. We're going to commit remove card from other player hand. So it's up here. Remove card from other player hand. Okay, so let the other player index. Okay, so we're gonna create those. We're going to loop through the other players. Other player equals to the other players of index. Okay, so grab the other player out. If the other player is the ID that we care about, well, hello. Bilby. Hi. Okay, just gonna hide into the box. Hi. Hi. We have Kitty Cam, so you can see. Oh no, never mind. So you can't see Zilby. He went into the closet. Okay, so move card from other player hand. This is all good. Do that. Okay, so then we then take the other player. Okay, so we get other player equals this if it can't find this. Hold on, what? You've been wanting to pick up Vue for doing flashy stuff on stream recently. Do I use it often? So we actually use Vue at work. So I get to use this during my normal work days too, it's my favorite front end framework. So I'm super happy with that. But yes, I do use it often. Hello, hi. Hi. Yes? If you come over here, I'll give you something. What do you want? Do you want another gift? I've got this thing. It's Zilby's birthday today. He has turned 1. So we got him a couple toys. So the next toy is this little broom, which they individually wrapped. This is like cool for like picking out, but I actually don't know if I can easily remove this. I don't have a knife down here. I'll use a pen to like open that up. Oh, you smelled that immediately. It's apparently this has Silvervine on it, which is supposedly very similar to catnip. Okay, no, not the plastic. You don't get the plastic. That goes away. Zilby, come here. And then okay, so yeah, okay, so other things like on stream, I often do Rust stuff. So like I might also play around some of the Rust front end frameworks too. We had taken a look at Vue, but I might retake a look at it because I think I screwed that up last time I was like examining it. So, but let's come back here. Let's take a look. So. Get our player. Okay, so for index and set of players. So loop through all the other players. If the ID matches, other player.index equals this one. Okay, so we go. Other player. Okay, so set the other player to this. If that, now here's the thing is by the time we end here, there's not a, like, there's no guarantee that we found the other player. So like if, like we're gonna have to exit, we need to exit early. Not that, so if not, other player index. I got Zilby 4 presents if you count the canned food that I forgot to give him for breakfast. So maybe for dinner we'll give him that. I got him 2 Silvervine toys, and just he hasn't seen this yet, although he smelled it. He smelled that it existed and like really was interested in it. But I got him like a bag of catnip, of like super like organic catnip. I think it's good. I haven't let him have any yet. I'm letting him play with those other toys first. Which, oh no, he's still there. He's playing around with it. Okay, so if the other index doesn't exist, then we need to return and get out of here now. So we need a guard at this point. Now we got here. So okay, hand equals the other player. So now we know that we have the other player and it's correct. So other players' hands, we're now gonna filter out hand card. So return the hand card suit does not equal to the card suit, and hand card dot value does not equal the card dot value. Okay. I think sometimes we're running this a little bit too often. So then we look through here and we say, okay, const hand equals other player dot hand filter. Okay, so we're looking through this other player that we found. We find their hand. We're going to filter. We're gonna filter so we get that hand card. We're gonna return, okay, so that hand card dot suit. If the suit doesn't equal to that, and it doesn't equal to the card value, so the idea here is that we only do this. We probably shouldn't just pop one off. We need to remove one that's like of no length. So I think this is like really suspect. But I'm thinking, you know what? We should just allow the server to send back the that player's hand, but it can be like nulls. Okay, I think that's what we should really do. That's gonna make it a little bit easier to work with. Data, you're being forced to socialize. You're gonna go. Well, thank you so much for the raid, and thank you for hanging out for a little bit. And go have fun socializing. So I think what I want to do is we're gonna head back into, let's go into the message in the back end. Now we have other players with the option. I think it might just be easy for us to have a hand here. So if we just have hand, you're going to be an option with a vec of card. So we're going to have a custom message builder. So we're going to have a set set, is it set hand? Yeah, it is gonna be set hand. Okay, set hand. With this, okay. So we're gonna turn south to begin with. Now, I could just do this, but I think what's gonna happen is we're gonna like expose everybody's hand, but like this should get us going, I think. And then we're gonna come back to here and we're not even gonna need to remove card from other player hand anymore. We're not gonna do that. What I'm gonna wanna do is, somebody returns me, they're gonna send out like what that player has. So we want to like set player hand. Just want like a set player hand. Well, that's literally what I want to do. That's pretty good. We're gonna get the player ID and the hand. It unfortunately doesn't work quite that well. I have to put this in a object, but pretty close. So const player equals state.otherplayers.find player ID is equal to player ID. Okay. If player to hand equals hand. Okay, that looks good so far. And then we replace the player hands. So we're gonna do a view.set state other players. There we go. State the other players. So then, okay, set player hand in here in handle discard card. So it's now going to be a commit. What did I call this? Reset other players' hands. Oh, set player hand. That's what it was. Set player hand. Where am I? Okay, so that's if it's us. Otherwise, okay. Set player hand. And then we're going to have an object. And so I think what we wanted was like the player ID. Player ID is going to be the message data, player ID, and then hand. Yeah, sure, we could just do that. But I think actually we really want this to be message data dot player dot hand. That's what we want to do. Okay, so now create you other 5923. Okay, so we have two hands in here. I'm gonna make that one visible and invisible. I'm going to here 3 cards. I'm going to have the 9 and the queen visible. I'm going to discard the 9, and that went away. No errors. Okay, so discard card happened. No errors happened. So that's okay. That's good. Sort of. We completely replaced though. Like we replaced it with nothing. Is that what we did? We did, because it is nothing. I bet if we go and we take a look at this, our view X shows the other player's hand as being null, I bet now. I bet that's what it is. Yeah, other player hand is null. Okay, so what we need to do, go back to the back end, and I think this is, let's just trace it through. So handle discard card, we're gonna room discard card. So message to all players. Set action, discard card. We set the card what the discard card was, but we also need to now set the entire hand of the player. So set hand to be, this is now going to be the player dot hand. Now I can clone this for right now. Okay. Then you're going to be let's try this again. $48.76. Okay, so we have 4 cards. We see the 8 and a 9. I discard the 9, and now they're all visible. Okay, so that's good. I know it may not sound good, but it's good. So I want for a card can be any of these things, but it's not like an option. Oh, but we can do this. We could do card data. Okay, so we actually want this to be card data that's going up, not card. So set hand. Okay, so you're going to be card data, which means in set hand, you're going to be card day. Okay, so we're going to take in a card, but we need to convert it to a card data before we can store it away. So what we need to do is we are taking ownership of this. So this is going to be fine. We can just we can make this mutable. And then we can mutate this in place, or we can actually just shadow this and use a map. So let our hand, or maybe we'll just call this sanitized hand. Okay, sanitized hand is equal to hand dot map. Okay, closed. So map. Gonna take in this function here. So this is gonna be a card. And I want to do card dot card data. And this is off card, right? So card data. And then we're gonna collect you. And then we're going to do self dot data to hand equals sum sanitized hand. There we go. And then that figures out what this is. It all works. Oh, we're going to have to iter this to be able to get the map. Okay. So now if I do this, six, 4, 3, 9. Okay, so we have 5 cards there. I make 3 of them available. I'm going to take the 8 of spades and discard it. I don't see the other ones. I make this invisible and discard the jack. Take the 9 of spades and discard it. There we go. We fixed that bug. Okay. So just having like every time it just sends back, here's what that player has. That's actually, I mean, it's easier to program, and it like takes a little bit more space on the wire, but that's probably not that big of a deal. We don't have like that much going on, and that they're pretty small objects. So I think we'll be good. So we've solved that bug. Okay, so we've fixed when a player discards, sometimes extra go away. Everything is nice. And then, okay, so metric gathering and something like Sentry for entry logging. And then we're gonna deploy the app and then get feedback for this. So I don't know how comfortable I feel doing this stuff on stream. First of all, I haven't set up any like a Google Analytics in a long time for like myself. So I'll probably have to go in. I don't want to like necessarily do that on stream. And then like setting up Sentry, I don't even have an account for that for myself yet. So I have to like create those. That's not good because I have to like just hide everything there. So I think I'm gonna have to do this all off stream, which means that the primary MVP project is done. Hello, Zilby. Do you want a little bit of your last present? Here, we'll give a little bit of your last present, which is this thing, and I'll give it to you over on your. Stop! Don't bite the camera. Okay, over here. Zilby, over here. Here's a small amount. Pretty good for a 26 days project. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, has it been 26 days? I lost count. This is the first time he's had true catnip, so it'll be interesting to see how he reacts. Also be interesting if he hangs out with us more often now. But all right. Oh, you're right. It is 20. I have been just incrementing a number, and I just totally forgot about like what that meant, what that even number meant. But yeah. Okay, so what I think I can do is I can declare like the first part, like the coding part done, and just a little bit of this stuff is left, and I don't know if I can do deployment on stream, but I can. Maybe I'll talk about it like once I get that done. So with that, I guess this is gonna have to be the end of like this series until I can get the feedback and get that going. So I'll keep you all up to date as I get that in, but it might take me like a week or two, or maybe even more. It depends upon when I can also get like my parents to organize a game, because that's when they want to use this. So I'll probably be contacting them later this week for that. So if you've been watching this on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for hanging out with me in this this series, and